Hello, 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 and welcome back. This is our 14th day of our devotion, our 30-day devotional reading. I'm glad that you were able to join me today. My name is Donna Harris. I am your renewed mom's coach in life and spiritual healing. I mentor women who are ready to renew their life and spirit by using the three R's. And if you listen to one of my previous shows, it tells you what those three R's are. This is what I like to practice when I am mentoring, because this is what the ladies need. The three R's are reflection, recommitment, and renewal. I'm not going to be before you long, but today's topic is going to be settling for less. Ladies, why do we do that? Why do we settle for less? And settling for less is, it kind of means like, you don't let yourself take something worth less than, excuse me. For me, it's taking less than what you're worth. Either something or you're taking it for someone else. That's what it means to me. Now, I've been in that position. I have settled for less, but I won't settle for less no more because I'm more valuable than that. Are you settling for less in your relationship? There's a lot of things that we as people, we settle. But today I want to talk about settling for less in your relationship. Sometimes we settle for less because we're afraid. We're afraid to be alone. Sometimes we settle because, you know, we have people around us. It's peer pressure that's pressuring us to get in this relationship, even though you don't want to, but you do it anyway. And we settle also when we've been with someone for a long period of time. We feel like we're obligated because we have put so much time in this relationship. That's settling for less. Don't People will talk you into a lot of things if you allow them to. But this is one thing you should not allow them to talk you into, because if you feel uncomfortable and you don't feel it's right, then just don't do it. But when these things happen, we're clearly settling for less in our relationship. When you get in a relationship, you should have, that strong desire in your heart to be with this person. But if your reason to stand with this person is because you're lonely, you're afraid to be alone, rather than a place of love, it's time to end that relationship and move on to something that's going to be good for you in every way. Now, I settled in a relationship that turned into a marriage, but I thought it was the right thing. It's called red flags. When you start to date someone and you see things that make you feel uncomfortable, things that go against what you want or your belief, they're called red flags. When you see them red flags, it's time to turn around and burn up. But I didn't. I stayed in it. It was horrible. He was an alcoholic before I got with him, a womanizer, and the abuse came later, but he was controlling. But I had known him for a while when we were in school, and I figured, okay, I'm a good person. I'm a good woman. I can change this person. Listen, you cannot change anyone that do not want to change on their own. Let's stop settling for what we're worth. If you're in a relationship where they treat you badly, if they, excuse me, disrespect you in any kind of way, if they're rude to you, and if they put their needs before yours, we're settling. We are accepting less than what we deserve. And as long as we continue to allow this person to treat us badly, talk to us however they feel, we're accepting that. And they're going to continue to do it and do it and do it. If they're physically and emotionally abusive in any kind of way, trust me, you are in the wrong relationship and you need to get out and you need to move on. Take it from me, I'm telling you something that I know. Don't stay into a relationship that's not good for you because you're settling. God don't want us to settle. God wants us to be happy. You need to be with somebody who's going to treat you with respect. Trust me, when you've been in a relationship where you've been disrespectful, been when someone has been disrespectful to you, and then you get in a relationship where someone treats you with respect and compassion and love and gratitude, it's amazing. It's amazing. But don't be in a controlling and a toxic relationship. When you're in a controlling, when they can start controlling you from the very beginning, trust me, they are not going to change. It's going to always be controlling, their way or no way. Honey, when you see them red flags, say deuces and don't look back. See, I wish I had someone to encourage me and to motivate me when I was going through all these things, but I didn't. So I had to learn. So that's why I am able and capable of giving you this message because I've been there and I've done that. And I don't want anyone else to have to go down that road if they don't have to. This is like our children. We try to save them and keep them from going down the wrong road because we've been there, we've done that. But see, they think we were born grown and dumb, that we don't know anything. So we just have to let them learn on their own and hope that the things that they go through, that they take heed of it, learn from it, and don't do it again. A lot of kids are hard headed. Adults are hard headed. They go back to the same thing that God has pulled them out of. But when God pulls you out of something that's horrible, and then you turn around and go back in there, I'm telling you, you may not be able to come out of it. And if you do, it's going to be harder this time to get out of it than it was the first time. But sometimes we go back to what's comfortable, but that's not comfortable when you just come out of a bad relationship. Who wants to do that? Don't do that to yourself. You deserve better. Stop settling for less. You know, Ladies, why do we stay with somebody who makes us unhappy? God don't want his children to be unhappy. He wants to have joy and love and peace. When you get to a point where you don't like being around your man, excuse me, your boyfriend, because they can be men but still have a boy mentality. But when you get to that point where you don't want to be around them, and the connection, if you had a connection at all, is no longer there, you stay away from home, because being away from home makes you more happy than it does being at home. We are settling for less. Don't you want more than that? Don't you want to be happy? Don't you want peace in your life instead of all the mess that goes on around? And then we don't have any feelings or connection for that. Why are you still there? I don't care if you've been together a year, 5 years, 10 years. If you unhappy, move on. That's time wasted. You could have been with someone who will appreciate you and love you and treat you right. Every man is not the same. And we need to quit putting all men in one category, because they're all different. Just, I looked up a verse in the Bible, Proverbs 15 and 13. It says, "A glad heart makes a happy face. A broken heart crushes the spirit." I like that. Proverbs 15 and 13. A glad heart makes a happy face. A broken heart crushes the spirit. So when your heart is full of love, compassion, happiness, you will smile. You don't have to fake it. You will smile. But if you're broken in the inside, your spirit will be broken as well, and it will show on the outside. I'm going to say that verse again just in case you came in. It's Proverbs 15 and 13. Sometimes we're in a relationship where we're not true to ourselves. We pretend. We're not true to ourselves. We have fake interests and positive and activities that your mate is into. We lie about our past. It's like we're playing a role. It's like we're actors. Now, hey, ladies, we're good actors now. We can play that role. When we do those things, we're choosing to settle rather than being with someone who's going to appreciate the real you. If you don't know the real you, that's another story. Then you need to find your identity. Find your identity. Because sometimes when we're in a relationship, or we're in a bad relationship, or we have things just going on in life, we put ourselves on the back burner and we try to do everything for everybody else. And we forget who we are. So if you don't know who you are, first identify yourself. Go to God and ask Him to show you who you really are, and trust and believe. When you ask something from God, He's gonna give it to you. He's not gonna give it to you when you want it, but He's gonna be on time. But I'm telling you, if you go to Him and ask Him, "Lord, I have lost myself. I don't even know who I am anymore. Show me who I am. Show me the real me, the true me. Help me to identify myself." Now, I believe in my heart that that's something that He will go ahead and do for you. You won't have to wait on that one. That's just how I feel. Because again, I've been there and I've done that. I wouldn't be able to be here telling you these things, sharing my story, if it wasn't for God. We have to always keep Him first, no matter what. No matter what's going on in our lives, the good, the bad, the ugly, it doesn't matter. He has to come first in our lives. But we just have to make that decision to surrender our all, put everything at the altar, give it to Him, leave it, don't turn back, leave it and walk away. Trust me, He will get you to a point where you love yourself. There was times I didn't think I was beautiful. There was times I didn't think I was beautiful because of the things that I had been through. Hearing someone you love, who's supposed to love you, call you things out your name, put their hands on you, put their mouths on you. You begin to feel those things in your mind, and it's nothing but the devil. You begin to not see yourself as God sees you. You see yourself as nothing. But I'm living proof. I'm sitting right here speaking to you. I am beautiful. My beauty comes from the inside out. I don't have to go clean myself up, put on the nice, finest things, beat my face, beat my hair. I don't have to do any of that because God is in me. We have that relationship. He's in me. His light shines within me. That is what makes me beautiful. And when I say that, I'm not saying uh, my appearance on the outside. I'm talking about the inside, my spirit. So again, if you have lost your way, you've lost yourself, you don't know who you are, seek God and He will let you know that. We have to be true to ourselves. We have to be, because your heart is everything. We can't allow people to keep stepping on us, crushing our hearts. We can't do that. Being true to yourself is the heart of a long lasting relationship, successful, a meaningful, healthy relationship. That's something that we all want. But if you feel as if you can't share your true thoughts and your true feelings about yourself to your partner, look for another relationship with someone who's willing to take the time to get to know you, the real you. Get with someone who's going to appreciate you, love you with the unconditional love as God loves you. Let me tell you, there's nothing like that kind of love. Nothing like that kind of love at all. And I did never had that kind of love. Being with someone for a long time, and you think you all in love and da 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 da, but it takes two. But there's nothing like God's unconditional love. He will make you feel like never before. Your value will go up so high that you will not appreciate junk anymore from anybody. Men that you used to deal with, you won't deal with them anymore because you will have been done grown in the Lord. He give you that discernment so you know that snake before he gets there. You know what to do. Trust me. Sometimes in life we give up on our hopes and we give up on our dreams. We give up on our businesses, whatever. We compromise. We compromise just to be with that certain person. No, that means we're settling for less. You don't have to compromise your dreams and your hopes. Get with someone who wants to share those dreams and hopes with you. Someone who's going to push you to continue to do those things. Someone who's going to have your back. Someone who's going to pray with you. Someone who is going to pray for you. Ladies, it's time to stop settling for less. Your value is more worth anything. We should not continue to allow people to treat us any kind of way just because we don't want to be alone. A lot of ladies be with men that's horrible to them just so they can say they got a man. No, 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 no. I don't want that in my life. If you can't respect me, if you can't love me, if you can't talk to me the way you should, if you can't appreciate me, push me, inspire me, motivate me, then I don't need you. And ladies, let's get to that point. Get to the point that you know that you deserve better than what you've been through and go after what you're worth. You don't even have to go after it because they'll come to you. They'll come to you. But I just want to inspire you and let you know, put God first. First and foremost, put Him first. He will give you your heart's desire. But you got to have a true heart, a sincere heart towards God. Because remember, He knows everything. You can't be fake with Him. That's just the bottom line. He knows and He sees all. And I pray that I have set someone free today. I pray that if this message was not for you, share this video with someone. Like the page, send me comments. Because I am here for you. I want to know what you need because I want to help you. I am your renewed mom's coach in life and in spiritual healing, mentoring women who are renewing their lives using the 3 R's. That's reflection, recommitment, and renewal. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. for your 30-day devotional. Again, we're on the 14th day. Join me Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. for prayer. I would love to see your comments in my feed box. If you need to get in touch with me in any kind of way, inbox me. I'm available. Inbox me if you have questions or if you just need for me to pray for you individually. Just inbox me and let me know. I pray that everybody have a beautiful and enjoyable, blessed day on today. And ladies, remember, you are more valuable than what you've been through. Do not settle for less anymore. Have a blessed day.